Once upon a time, in a tranquil pond nestled among lush green hills in India, lived a tortoise named Tilly. Tilly was no ordinary tortoise. She was the most talkative creature you could imagine. From dawn till dusk, she would share stories with anyone who would listen. One sunny afternoon, while basking on a warm rock, Tilly overheard a group of geese chatting excitedly about a magnificent lake, glittering with sunlight and surrounded by fragrant flowers. Tilly's heart raced with excitement. "I must see this lake for myself," she thought. With determination in her heart, Tilly waddled over to the geese. "Please take me with you to the lake," she implored, her voice filled with hope. The geese exchanged glances, surprised at the little tortoise's boldness. After a moment of contemplation, the leader of the geese, a wise old gander named Gus, replied, "We would love to have you, Tilly. But there's one important rule. You must stay quiet while we carry you. It's for your safety and ours." Excitedly, Tilly agreed. The geese carefully picked her up, each holding a stick on which Tilly perched. With a powerful flap of their wings, they soared into the blue sky, Tilly hanging on tightly and marvelling at the world below. As they glided through the clouds, Tilly couldn't help but feel elated. "Look at that river! And those mountains!" she exclaimed, her excitement bubbling over. But as soon as she spoke, she saw the geese exchange worried glances. The leader goose, Gus, turned around and said firmly, "Tilly, remember our promise. If you talk while we fly, you could fall." But Tilly, filled with the thrill of adventure, could hardly contain herself. Ignoring the warning, Tilly continued to chatter away about the beauty of the landscape, pointing excitedly at everything she saw. "And look at those trees. Aren't they magnificent?" she squeaked. Suddenly, as she exclaimed her awe, Tilly lost her grip on the stick. With a gasp, she tumbled through the air, her little legs flailing. "Oh no," she cried, realizing she was falling. Fortunately, Tilly landed softly in a nearby bush filled with fluffy flowers. Shaken, but unhurt, she looked around, grateful to be safe, but frightened by what had just happened. The geese quickly landed nearby and rushed to Tilly's side. "We were so worried about you," Gus exclaimed, his voice filled with concern. "You must listen next time." Feeling embarrassed, Tilly nodded. "I should have listened to you, Gus. I realize now that sometimes silence is not just golden, it's essential for safety." From that day forward, Tilly became known not just for her chatter, but also for her newfound wisdom. She learned the value of listening, observing, and knowing when to stay quiet. To celebrate their friendship, the geese and Tilly shared a picnic by the pond, enjoying fruits and seeds. Laughter filled the air as they recounted their adventures, with Tilly occasionally sharing her thoughts, this time with careful consideration. And so, dear friends, Tilly the tortoise learned that while it's wonderful to express yourself, knowing when to listen and when to stay silent is just as important. After all, every great adventure needs a moment of calm. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed Tilly's story.